Hey y'all, CalebCast number 74. I hope you got to see CalebCast number 73. I inadvertently made it non-mobile compatible. So if you're on your computer, check it out on your computer. But I added some background music from Mute Math, which is an awesome band. You should check them out if you haven't. And apparently Warner Music Group does not allow that content to play, even in the background, on mobile devices. You have to view it on a computer. So I don't get it, why they don't want to do that. But anyways, check out 73 because it has Evie giving a race recap of the Tyler Azalea 50-yard kids dash, in which she tells you that she ran fast. And I told you a little bit about the Azalea 10K, but I wanted to give you just a more in-depth race report here. So we woke up a little bit late on Saturday morning for the 10K. I knew it started at 8 o'clock, and we live just literally 2 blocks from Bergfeld Park, so we were planning on walking over there. But we woke up a little bit after 7 and got the kids up and got them ready. And then by the time we got there, it was probably close to 7:40 or so. And I did not have time to eat anything that morning. So I was planning on grabbing a banana or like a cereal bar or something like that and eating on my way over there, but I didn't have time to eat anything. So at the start of the race, I was actually literally seconds before the race started, I was standing in line to go to the bathroom at one of the porta potties, and we just didn't give ourselves enough time to walk over there and get the kids to the kids dash and get everything ready to go. So I was in line for the porta potty, and I heard them keep announcing, the race is starting and this is your final call, and I was trying to get into the porta potty. So I eventually got out really quickly and snuck my way up to like just the very front of the line and started the race off really close to the front, and had a really good run. I felt really strong for really the first 3 miles. I was around 6:30, 6:40 minutes per mile, and that's extremely fast for me. I'm usually running an 8-minute mile on the very fast part of the scale, and around 9.5, sometimes 10-minute miles on the slow days. So a 6:30 mile, 6:40 mile is really intense for me, but I was feeling really strong. And the good thing about that first part of the race is most of the race is downhill anyway, so you get kind of a downhill advantage. Then the second half of the race is mostly uphill in the Azalea 10K. So started about mile 4, I started really feeling really hurting, but I kept pushing. Then mile 5 was also really tough. It was mostly uphill. And then the thing that stinks about the course is you have to take, it's not just a straight run down the street run, but you actually have to take several little detours to kind of add on extra little jaunts to make the race the length that it needs to be. So you got to kind of keep rounding corners and slowing down and speeding up. But for really the first 4 miles I was good. Mile 5 was tough, and then mile 6 there's a little bit of a downhill in the first half of mile 6, and then the second half of mile 6 there's a little bit of downhill. But then the finish is just almost straight uphill. It's a real tough hill going back towards Bergfeld Park from the north, and so it was a real tough finish. And but I sprinted it out, and I crossed the line right as the clock that they had at the start line, finish line, said 44:10. So I was really happy with that time. I was trying to beat my previous PR, which was from last year at the same race, and that was 44:53. And at that time, I was just really happy to get under 45. So shaved another 40 seconds or so off my time, and I was really happy with that. Come to find out, they had some problems with the timer system, and they didn't track everybody's time. So when they posted the initial results, I was actually 3rd in my age group, which I could not believe. I've never placed in an age group before. And actually, to have an age group placing at around 44 minutes, that's actually kind of, pretty slow. I mean, most of those top 3 age groups are going to be in the 35 to 38, lower 40s to place in your age group, especially in my age group, which is the 25 to 29. And so to have a 44 place in age group, I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't think that it would be. So today I went back and checked the website and actually got bumped down to 4th place in my age group. But still, it was pretty good. Great race, well supported. The azaleas were in full bloom. They had 2 water aid stations along the course, And it was just a really, really fun run. There was a bunch of people. From what I heard, it was a record turnout. Over 1,000 people running. And over 550 finished the 10K. So, you know, part of that was a 2-mile run and part of it was a 10K. But really good, really fun run, and I had a blast doing it. And that's what I did Saturday.
All right, this is Caleb batting. And way on me. Out of the park. Out of the park. Here we go, brother. Come on. Here we go. Oh, he's getting them. Alright, guys, this is Todd CalebCast. Doing a little special guest appearance. I'm sorry, man. I had to. I'm just letting them know that it's me recording. It's not, dude.
Here we go. Good swing. Bad pitch, Dad. Here we go. Oh, good swing. Ready? Good swing.